at Oracle Park. We've got baseball and our pitcher tonight, Logan Webb. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Miles Straw, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One down. O'Hearn batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Well struck right field. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound for the Pirates, Paul Skeens. What's the word on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of dirt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Pete Alonso up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get your
line drive, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like
that. Straw gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0. And now it's Dalton Varsho. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. Here's a 1-1. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. One out. Runner at second. Blake Perkins will hit next. Schmidt, the runner at second with 1 away. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runners are at the corners, one away. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Yeah. Throw to second. Ow! The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one misses. Full count now. Struck him out looking. Back here in San Francisco. New inning getting started.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. He hammers one out to center. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-1. And now it's Brandon Lau. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
The 0-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corners, still nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Line drive to short.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. Now it's going to be Miles Straw. Nice stop. And they get the out.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
High fly ball out towards left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And we are tied. 2-run score. Riley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, big pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's
Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mason Wynn. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. Next offering is foul back.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the inside edge. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. And that drops in for a strike. Rudder takes off. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. That ends the frame. Back here at Oracle Park, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And that one hammered. Eaton makes his way towards it. And in one hops the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good single.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch at the best pitch you possible.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Here's the 1. On to first, double play. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Sean Murphy. fouled off.
Well, these Giants really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Strike 3. Skeen says sit down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple. 1 down, runner at third. Casey Schmidt, Braxton Ashcraft comes on now. And he'll feature a hard slider to stop his fastball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a jog around the bases. Lined, and that's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the...
There goes the runner. This one in the air center field. That's out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Holy Toledo. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Swings and misses. It's as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Line drive, base hit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And out to a board.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the...
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Justin Verlander.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here is Miles Straw. The Buccos with a chance to get back into it. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, and he went 1-2. In the air, right field. And there's one away. be an easy 2. 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, and now it's the Giants DH, Pete Alonso. Alonso in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 1-1. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Straw under it. And there's one down. So here's Murphy now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
There's a swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone. Left field, way back there. Lucas flying after this one. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Alonso is way home. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just
brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Oracle Park. So here's Riley now.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels better about his off-speed.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 10-6. On a line. Eaton pulls it in on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Lowe. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. So, man aboard, Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. Foul ball there. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. A two-run blast. Their third home run of the inning. There's a strike. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. They go back to back. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Joey Bart now. And that misses. And that is ball one. That clips a corner. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And the hits just keep on coming.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Hitting the air out to center field. Eaton moving under it, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. First offering. Runner goes. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's to third. That's a base hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
That may end up being an at-bat.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Gregory Soto. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. On the ground to the left. Riley. But the go-ahead run comes in to score. So now, with one away and a man at second, Jack McKinstry, the next Giant to hit.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like when you remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. That one not close. Ball one.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Just off the inside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard. This is Willie Castro. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And the inning is over. Top 6, stepping in, Austin Riley. This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as the late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Struck him out looking.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
In the air to left center, Eaton under it, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Brandon Lowe.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Eaton has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Sean Murphy.
All these Giants, simply put, producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Into the outfield, base hit, and aboard on the leadoff single. Just a single short of the cycle.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Murphy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Loud. On a good. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Snap throw behind the runner. Pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's back in time. That's outside. And now 3-0. On the corner for a strike. Out towards left center. Straw chasing after it. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Blake Perkins. 3 for 3. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. In the air out to center. Lunges, but can't make the catch. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Keaton Wynn gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 away. Just missed. The Giants trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Wynn, a righty that throws with power. He features a splitter, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. He's already homered in this game. This one smacked out to left center. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Mason Wynn. Tap foul at the plate. A 1 down. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. 1 up, 1 down. And it gets down for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 down. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Willie Castro. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Hard hit left side. Throws to first, and that's the inning. Back here in San Francisco, here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Swing and a foul out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit softly on the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Liner, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Sean Murphy. Ryan Barucki will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And another ball. In there at the knees. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Lucas settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That gets by him. Second with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Schmidt stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That misses the zone. Ball 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That's in there at the knees for a strike. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2. On the mound now for the Pirates, Yohan Ramirez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by.
This one in the air right field. That one back there. And a foul ball. Out to short, Gonzalez. The throw to first. That's the third out. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 9th. George Springer digs in now. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. There's the strike at the knees. That's down and in. A slider missed. Oh, great stop. From the knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. Tosses to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Trying to deliver is the hero. That clips the corner.
Clearly taking all the way right there. I think he's just trying to measure up this new arm out there on the mound.
And it's even up to Ozuna. The tying run is 90 feet away. Just missed. Inside. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient and showing good discipline.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.